In the heart of a bustling city, where the noise of everyday life competed for attention, there was a university known for producing visionaries. Professor Amelia Thornton, an esteemed figure in the field of neuroscience, was renowned not just for her academic prowess but for her ability to inspire focus in her students. One day, a young and ambitious student named Ethan Reynolds entered her lecture hall. Ethan had dreams as vast as the universe, but his mind resembled a chaotic galaxy, with ideas and distractions colliding like celestial bodies. Amelia noticed the spark in Ethan's eyes and saw his potential, but she also sensed the scattered nature of his focus. Determined to help him unlock his true potential, she approached him after class. "Ethan," she began, "I see the brilliance within you, but focus is the key to unleashing it. Let me guide you on a journey of concentration and determination." Intrigued, Ethan agreed to be mentored by Professor Thornton. Their mentorship sessions delved into the intricacies of focus, exploring the psychology behind attention and the art of cultivating a disciplined mind. Professor Thornton started with a simple yet profound quote, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Albert Einstein. This quote became the mantra that would guide Ethan through the labyrinth of his scattered thoughts. The mentoring journey began with mindfulness exercises. In a quiet corner of the university garden, Professor Thornton introduced Ethan to the art of meditation. Under the shade of an ancient oak tree, they practiced focusing on the present moment, allowing the noise of the world to fade away. As weeks passed, Ethan learned the power of prioritization. Professor Thornton, with her wisdom, helped him distinguish between what was urgent and what was important. The clutter in his mind began to dissipate as he focused on tasks that aligned with his long-term goals. But the real breakthrough came when Professor Thornton introduced Ethan to the concept of the Pomodoro Technique. Using a tomato-shaped kitchen timer, they worked in focused intervals of 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This technique not only increased Ethan's productivity but also taught him the importance of regular breaks for rejuvenating the mind. As the mentorship journey progressed, Professor Thornton recognized that to truly connect with Ethan and impart the profound lessons of focus, she needed to reveal her own struggles and triumphs. One day, under the comforting shade of the oak tree, Professor Thornton began to share her personal narrative. Amelia Thornton was not always the focused and accomplished professor her students admired. In her early academic years, she faced formidable challenges. As a young researcher, she encountered numerous setbacks and experiments gone awry. The pressure of publishing groundbreaking work weighed heavily on her shoulders. She spoke of sleepless nights spent grappling with complex problems, doubting her abilities, and feeling the sting of academic rejection. The weight of expectations, both self-imposed and external, seemed insurmountable. It was during this period of turmoil that Professor Thornton discovered the true essence of focus. She recounted a specific incident that changed the course of her academic journey. A groundbreaking project that held the promise of transforming her field was on the verge of failure. Months of meticulous work seemed futile, and the academic community was skeptical. It was a make-or-break moment. But instead of succumbing to despair, Professor Thornton embraced the wisdom of the quote that would later become Ethan's guiding principle. "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." Albert Einstein. Amelia Thornton shared how she committed herself to staying with the problem, refusing to abandon the project despite the setbacks. She described the countless hours spent in the laboratory, the sleepless nights fueled by determination, and the resilience to face failure as a stepping stone rather than an endpoint. The breakthrough eventually came, a moment of clarity that transformed the project into a resounding success. The experiment that once seemed destined for failure now stood as a testament to the power of focus and perseverance. As she narrated this pivotal chapter of her life, Professor Thornton's eyes sparkled with a mix of vulnerability and triumph. The oak tree, their silent witness, seemed to nod in approval as if acknowledging the shared wisdom between mentor and mentee. Ethan listened with rapt attention, absorbing not just the story but the resilience embedded within it. He saw Professor Thornton not as an infallible academic but as a human being who had navigated the stormy seas of doubt and emerged stronger. The shared story became a bridge that connected them on a deeper level. Ethan realized that focus wasn't about avoiding challenges, it was about confronting them head-on, learning from failures, and persisting until the breakthrough moment arrived. The inspirational quote echoed in Ethan's mind. "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." He realized that focus wasn't about being inherently brilliant but about persevering through difficulties until solutions emerged. Ethan's transformation was visible. His grades improved, his projects flourished, and the chaos in his mind turned into a symphony of organized thoughts. Professor Thornton had not just mentored a student, she had awakened a force of focus within him. As graduation approached, Ethan stood on the stage with a newfound confidence. In his valedictorian speech, he thanked Professor Thornton for teaching him the art of focus. The audience, including Professor Thornton, listened with pride as Ethan shared his journey from a scattered mind to a focused achiever. The story of Ethan Reynolds and Professor Amelia Thornton became a legend in the university, a tale of mentorship, perseverance, and the transformative power of focus. And as they say, in the quiet hum of concentration, great minds are born, ready to change the world. Years later, Ethan became a renowned researcher, contributing to the very field he once found overwhelming. Professor Thornton's legacy lived on not just in her academic achievements but in the lives she touched and the focused minds she nurtured. The mentoring journey of Professor Thornton and Ethan Reynolds taught the university community that focus was not a destination but a continuous journey. It was a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and embracing the challenges that came with pursuing one's dreams. The oak tree under which they practiced meditation became a symbol on campus, a reminder that, like the tree weathering storms and growing stronger, focus allowed individuals to withstand challenges and emerge resilient. And so, the story of focus echoed through the university halls, inspiring generations of students to stay committed to their dreams. Knowing that focus could turn the chaos of ambitions into a masterpiece of achievements. The story of Ethan and Professor Thornton became an integral part of university orientation programs, with new students hearing about their transformative journey as an inspiration to harness the power of focus. It was a story shared in classrooms, study sessions, and late-night discussions, a reminder that with the right mentorship and dedication, any aspiring mind could find its true focus and potential. And so, the university continued to produce visionaries, each guided by the invisible hand of focus, and Professor Amelia Thornton's mentorship became a beacon, illuminating the path for generations to come.